Hello my loves, welcome back to Chats with Milla. So first of all, as you guys can see, I'm rocking my natural hair, and this is a very rare sighting because I just don't have the time, the energy. I'm like, let me put it in some braids, let me just, braid this up so I don't have to deal with it, because dealing with our hair, as beautiful as it is, and honestly, we have the most amazing hair. It's so versatile. It can get straight, curly, wavy, kinky. I mean, we can do so much with our hair that we can look like a different person every day. So I appreciate our hair so much and love our hair so much. But I'm one of those black girls who had to YouTube how to braid. Yeah, me and hair is not it. Like, I definitely need help when it comes to hair and taking care of hair. I'm the type who's gonna go and pay someone to do something that I probably could learn on my own, but it's not gonna come out right. I'm just not a hairstylist. I'm an intellectual, right? I'd rather spend time reading books and trying to do hair, and that's just that on that. It's not laziness, I promise you. But our hair does take extra energy than most, but it's so beautiful, and I'm so thankful for our hair. But yeah, so today, guys, speaking of hair, we are going to be talking about the bonnet debate and whether or not black women should wear bonnets in public. And the reason that we're talking about this is because these type of topics lead to divide in the community, in the black community, between black men and black women. And I really wanted to come at it from a different aspect. But also, I would like to point out, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't, how we are so easily distracted in our community, how we let debates about things that really shouldn't even really matter, transcend our ability to organize, unite, and focus on how we progress our community. From the bonnet discussion to the Portia Williams debate to celebrity gossip, why do we let these things distract us from staying on course, staying on code, and helping out our community? So let's get into it. But before we get into our tea, honey, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to get your Chats with Milla mug, and the website is in the description below. It's www.millabrat.com, and put your mugs up, you guys, because we're about to get into this tea. Okay. Okay, so y'all, first of all, I wanted to give my 2 cents on the bonnet discussion and the bonnet debate. What I want to say first is, why can't black women just live? Oh my God. Like, honestly, every single time that black women do something, we are the blueprint, we are the trendsetters. But the upsetting part about it is that when we do it first, it's deemed ghetto, it's deemed less than, it's deemed inferior, until somebody a non-black woman takes it and then does it, and then all of a sudden it's in style, it's fashionable, they made it cute, blah, blah, blah. Like, bonnets is uniquely for black women because we need our hair to be on silky, textures. Our hair needs extra protection. We need to tie it down. We need to keep it safe. There's so many things. I have walked outside in public with a bonnet on, not because I was lazy or trying to be ghetto or trying not to be presentable, but because I had to make sure that my hair stayed protected so that the next couple of days I looked good. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like an everyday thing, but most of the times when you see black women in public with a bonnet on, it's because we are trying to either protect our hair or, our hair is in a style that we really couldn't manage it at the moment. Yeah, like, black women have created, honestly, a culture of, like, walking into the hair store and we see each other and there's, like, this unwritten black girl rule of non-judgment. Like, when we walk into the store, we see, like, I won't always be in a bonnet, but when I see a black woman in a bonnet, I'm like, girl, I already know, and it's fine, and I don't judge you because I understand and I love you, and that's just what it is. So it's literally insane that people are saying that black women wearing bonnets in the freaking airport is unprofessional and it's ghetto. Like, are you kidding me? The airport? Like, I would wear a bonnet to the airport because I might just be trying to protect my hair so that when I go to where my destination is, it could look the best that it can look. I didn't know that other black people had an issue with that and would be feeling as though it's unpresentable and it's ghetto. I just don't agree with that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and when my hair is done or when I don't feel like whatever and just throw a bonnet on and walk out the house. That's not what bonnets are for. And if you talk to black women, if you didn't judge black women so much, if you didn't think everything black women did was unacceptable, then you would even take the time to understand that. Like, most black women, we are the ones who get our hair done the most. We make up 85% of the beauty and hair industry. We have our hairs laid, dyed, and fried to the side. And it's this constant thing, right? Not only, it's like, oh, well, black women got to do their hair. If we don't do our hair, it's ghetto. When we do our hair, we get all the backlash in the world because we're giving money to different people. We should just wear our natural hair. When we wear our natural hair, it's too coarse, it's kinky, it looks it's ghetto, it's bad, nappy, ugly hair. There is so many things that black women do that so many people have an issue with. And it's like, as black men and as black people, we need to understand and literally analyze that and be like, why do we not let black women just be? It's such an issue in our community because here black men go, and it's not all black men, of course. I would never say that. There's a lot of, and majority of black men, a lot of black men who are like, I don't care what you do with your hair, you're beautiful in every way. And we appreciate you kings for that so much. You guys are gems, you guys are treasures. But it's like there are black men who are out here like, no, you know what, y'all are ghetto, y'all are lazy, y'all are this, just tearing black women down. And that sentiment, that vocal opinion of theirs is what, unfortunately gets spread across the blogs, spread across the media, and black women end up feeling like black men don't have their back, that black men judge them, that black men don't want girls with natural hair. And it's so unfortunate because it just leads to a divide in our community. Leave black women alone about our hair. Yes, we're going to wear our hair natural, but you have to understand that black women's hair can't be natural 365 days out of the year, honey. The more we touch our hair, the more damage it creates. So that's why when you see black women who do wear their hair like this all the time or very often, you will see them with braids. You will see them with protective styles because we need to protect our hair. So stop worrying about our hair, because I've seen guys who's like, oh yeah, I like women with natural hair and I have braids in. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, even the girls with natural hair who wear their hair natural all the time still wear braids. And why are you demonizing black women about our hair? I've been sitting up here speaking truth to our community for so long. And I've had black men in my comments talking about, well, I wish your hair was natural. You mean to tell me that you can't see past the fact that my hair is in braids and that's stopping you and deflecting you from the truth? And even on my live, when I was on TikTok doing lives, I corrected them. I was like, first of all, you over here thinking that that my hair was paid for outside of the black community. Number one, I went to a black-owned hair store to purchase this hair. Number two, a black woman did my hair. So it was nothing but black women involved. And majority, obviously, they don't get the braiding hair and they're not the manufacturers of it, but they made money from that sale. And then the black woman who did my hair made money. So this was an all black owned process on my end. And you're over here talking about, oh, I can't be woke, I can't be this because my hair. Like, black men really needed to get it together because it leads to a division between black men and black women when you're over here telling us about how to wear our hair, how we should be presented, this, that, and the other. I don't think there's an issue with black women wearing a bonnet in public if they're trying to protect their hair or if they have something, just a quick fix. It's a cover-up of something probably either, unraveling underneath, or typically speaking, it's just to protect a style to make sure, like if your hair's straight, you're going to wrap it, you're going to put a bonnet on and walk out the house and go to the airport, and that night you're going to look very professional, very cute, very whatever. And I don't even like the term of saying black women are going to look professional, because why is our natural hair, why is our hair in any way not professional? These are the things that make black little girls feel insecure. But let a non-black woman come out here and wear a bonnet and it's totally fine. And I don't appreciate that. It's like nothing we can do is ever good enough. We get our hair in weaves. We get our hair straight. It's why do you have fake hair? When we wear our natural hair, it's too kinky, it's too nappy, it's not good enough. When we wear braids, it's you still got fake hair and I don't like that. It's just like, just stop. Like, just accept Black women and how we come, because that is what we need in our community. You're letting our hair have such a divide between Black men and Black women. And let me tell you, it creates a huge divide. I have seen on TikTok, in real life, everywhere on all social media platforms, but especially just in real life, Black women be like, I don't like the way Black men talk about Black women's hair. And when they leave for other races, it's always like, oh yeah, I love their hair. I don't have to deal with that nappy hair. I don't want my children to have nappy hair. Y'all need to cut it out, because you cannot truly be pro-Black and not like Black women and all of their hair and all of their textures and stand by and support us and appreciate Black women. It's okay for a man to say that they prefer natural hair. It's okay for you to tell our preference. Tell us your preference. It's not okay for you to demonize Black women while you do it. Okay, and I hope y'all understand that. And I hope some Black men who watch this video say in the comments, what you think about Black women's hairstyles and, how you try to support Black women in just whatever hairstyle that they wear, and what you think is an idea on how we can get Black men and Black women on the same page when it comes to this hair thing, because it's utterly ridiculous, but it's very true. It causes a huge divide in our community, and it needs to end. So, with that being said, I feel like it was a necessary discussion. However, I also feel as though it's insane to me, or it's saddening to me, that we can get a debate about bonnets, where Black women wearing bonnets in public, to be on the forefront and everyone's talking about it and all Black people tuned in. A lot of Black people tuned into this. But we can't get us all on code talking about economic progress, building up our own communities. We are so distracted from, the bonnet thing to the situation with Portia Williams and her husband, to celebrity gossip that's always on the forefront it's on the shade room. It's all over our social media. It's all over, what's the huge topic of discourse in our community. And we need to really analyze this and see how we can get past letting these distractions be the forefront of our focus, rather than building up our own communities and ending this division in our communities and the lack of unity. Like, we should not, and I said this on my Instagram and I want to say it here. George Floyd verdict came out. That appeased way too many of us in our community. Way too many of us we're very lax about it. We're very just like, oh, okay, I'll tune in when I tune in. But too often we wait for big incidents to come out in order for us to care. And it's like, George Floyds are happening around this country every single day. There's brothers being killed by the police in more gruesome ways, honestly. Like the way they killed that brother in Louisiana, and lied to his family and said that he died in a car accident, and they really just beat him to death. And the autopsy reports show that it was a homicide. There are Asian police officers beating little Black kids in the face. There are people out there trying to shoot and kill little Black boys in their front yard riding bicycles. We are literally being attacked every day from every end, from every area. And we're over here talking about bonnets and celebrities dating, their friends' husbands. Who cares? Who cares? And when it's people like me or people like us in the conscious community who come out and put this information out, we can't even get y'all to pay attention too long. Nobody wants to hear that. It's never gonna happen. We don't have any faith and any hope in our own community, but we want to sit up here and have faith in everybody else. So in saying that, let me bring up the example to back that up. So many of us stood up for the Asian community and Stop Asian Hate. So much so that a lot of us were morally condemning our own Black people, saying that we have to be, you know, fighting for other people. It doesn't matter what they did in the past. Yay, intersectionality. Yay, solidarity. Now, a lot of Asian attacks have come out and been against Black people recently. And I don't see the Asian community condemning it. Not only that, obviously, President Biden, with the help and the support of Black people, went ahead and signed an Asian hate crime bill. What the heck do you have to show for it? Y'all were so positive. Some of our people were so positive about, you know, helping the Asian community, and we can do this together. But when we talk about Black unity, none of y'all believe in it. When we talk about Black people coming together, you're hopeless. But when you talk about intersectionality and working with allies, you're gung-ho about it. That doesn't make any sense. You're not even for your own Black unity before you are for everybody else joining in and helping you fight towards something. That's a sickness we have to analyze. That's a mindset we really have to change and analyze and work on. It allows us to be distracted, focusing on this person, that person, thinking about anything else before the importance of Black unity. And we don't understand that the reason that we have Black Wall Street, the reason that our grandparents were successful in building their own communities and working towards economic advancement, not even working towards achieving economic advancement, because in the 1900s, they were establishing a Black elite, a Black upper class. It was Black unity. And we're sitting over here let distractions and other things stop us from really focusing on Black unity in the way that we should. So all these little disagreements that we have, from bonnets to Black women's hair to, you know, all these different things in our community, it doesn't matter. And we shouldn't let that transcend the focus of putting Black unity first, creating our own communities first. And I want y'all to tell me in the comments, what do you think can be the catalyst to how we change from our community being so distracted into finally talking about things that matter and focusing on Black unity? Because we're reaching a point where if we don't come together and we don't focus on Black unity, we will never see progress. And that's not acceptable. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about Black hair, about Black unity, how we achieve it, how we stay focused, how we stay on code, how we stay on target. Because in my mind, I think it's us finally understanding and really putting people with platforms who are talking about this, sharing our stuff, putting it to the forefront. And obviously, you know, one of the ways that we are being forced to do this is the lack of social justice. Every single time we are deprived for justice, more and more of us get sick of it, and more of us stay on code more. You know, a lot of us stay distracted, but, you know, we have to look past the way we are forced to join together to how we can just willingly do it. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to share this video, comment below, subscribe to my channel, like this video. So many things they make you do on YouTube. I'm asking y'all for so much. But yes, make sure that you do all that, and make sure you follow me on all my socials, because I post more on my Instagram. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. I can't wait to talk to you about our next topic, and we're always going to stay on code on this channel, because Black unity, Black advancement is what we're all about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to get your Chat Samilla mug, okay? Because I woke up and had mine this morning. So y'all better not get your mug. Don't play. Get your mug. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.